3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
The Friday Forex wrap-up. Let's take a look at what's going on. Had a trade close, had the free signal close, had a lot of trades close. Had the free signal close. You can see there is no free signal open right now. I'm going to send one out. Let me zoom out a little bit here. Or zoom in, one or the other. Let's take a look at this. I don't know why it's got my face looking so wide and fat. Something's going on, man. Let's just deal with it. So the trade that closed, EURUSD, we held it for 2 weeks. $1,119.57. You are welcome. Just another net profit. We do a thing called dollar cost averaging. A dollar cost average trade never loses, making the assumption that you enter at a conservative lot size in case we have to dollar cost average. A lot of times, like I've seen a few trades already this morning, enters the trade, takes profit. Enters the trade, takes profit. If it goes against us, we scale in. And that's what we did with this trade. Amazingly net profitable. Over $1,000 on this particular example. I don't know what you bid. You bid less, you bid more. Either way, you're at a net profit. I am going to take this opportunity to launch a trade this morning. I'm going to suggest you can if you want to. This is not financial advice, but you can if you want to. You can enter this trade along with me heavily, at a heavy lot size. I don't think we're that far off from taking profit. I'm not saying it's going to happen today. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. It's going to take profit pretty soon. You want to hold it over the weekend? Do so. If you want to wait and enter on Monday, you can. Might be less profitable on Monday. It's probably going to be a gap. But let me go to the pause screen, and I'm going to enter this trade. I need to get this. There we go. That's a little bit better. The camera has to be focused on me. I am the most important thing of this video. So let me think. I got to go look at. It's going to take me about 60 seconds here to launch this trade. You see that there was no trade open in the free signal. I'm going to look at a few things because I want to force my AI system to take the trade that I want it to. So let me count something here, and then I'll make a decision. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So yeah, let's do this. Now that I know that I want the 16th trade in the sequence, I'm going to go to the free signals account. Stand by here. 16 trades, 9, 10. Here we are. I'm going to do a little manipulation to my algorithm. So stand by. I only want one trade, and I want to do it on the 16th trade. So let's see if I can do this properly. If it works out, I'll share the screen with you. And there we are. Damn, I'm good. I'm so, you have no idea how good I am. Let me share with you the free signal, and you'll be able to see what trade we are in. We are currently in an AUDUSD buy. You can see in this particular trade, I went in heavy. I went in at 15 bucks. You go in at whatever lot size, whatever bid size is relevant to you. This buy trade will be very nice. Take my advice or don't. However, if you look at this, let's go look at the chart and let's scale in. Oh, that's not too bad. We're on the 4 hour. You can see that we are in a buy trade currently right here at this level. The take profit is here. It's been wicking up there all day. This is our current take profit. If you look at the number, look this is already profitable. I just entered this. Are you following me at all here? This is a nice trade. Enter it. The take profit is 0.67545 right now. If I decide to scale into this more, and you're welcome to if you want to, you don't have to follow the scale that I'm going in at. If you want to scale in more, you can. Already profitable. 0.67545 is the TP. This is going to be a good trade. It might and very well could, because it's still early in the morning here. Friday, 10:50 a.m. currently on the Eastern Standard Time, United States. This is going to be a great trade. It's going to be a great trade. Hope you don't miss it. Hope you didn't miss it. I'm entering right now. So let's move on. Let's go look at my entire algorithm. Come back to the pause screen here. Oh, did I look? Yeah, I did look. Let's go look at one more thing. Let's go back to history, and I told you over $1,000 for the day. The week is right at, so it took we held that trade for about a week, so still about the same amount, over $1,000, and then for the month, 3,196 given away on the free signal. And today we're just adding to it with this AUDUSD buy. Not financial advice, just a friendly reminder. You could do this. You could enter an AUDUSD buy trade right now. You could do it. Or you could just watch me profit without you. So anyway, back to the pause. Let's go look at my overall system, which is here. Just going to go ahead and share it with you. You can see that we have scaled into this AUD a lot. AUDUSD a lot. The last... If you had my full algorithm, if you're a subscriber, if you had my full algorithm, if you're in the trade, the last 3, 4, 5 trades in this sequence are all profitable. Feeling pretty good. That's why I'm jumping into it right now. You can do the same. You don't have to. Here's basically all the trades that are open right now, a couple dozen. It's in a $300 drawdown, which is extremely low. We've been up to a $15,000 drawdown. Now, that doesn't mean that's what's going to be on your account. You bid what you bid. But $305 drawdown is extremely low right now. We've had a lot of trades close out, and in fact, let's go look at that. So 1,053 for the day in terms of net profit down here, if you're wondering where that's at. For the week, $5,382 closed, and looking back for a month, $20,231 closed in the overall system if you bid what I bid. If you bid more, you made more. If you bid less, you made less. This system never loses. Let's go ahead and pause, and we will look at a screen and an account that is a subset. We are currently in a GBP USD. I'll just share this with you. We're in a GBP USD sell right now. You just don't know what the take profit is. I'm not going to share that with you unless you're a subscriber. However, we closed out quite a few trades. Well, we closed out the Euro USD and a GBP USD this morning for $4,434 today. If you bid more, you made more. If you bid less, you made less. Nothing but net profit. Over $4,000 for the week, over $7,000 for the month, over $29,000. That's a subset, a subscriber-only feed. I call it my 10 pip hybrid. It is medium level conservative, and it just crushes. Doesn't cross any currency pairs. We don't trade the same currency pair crosses at the same time. So a lot of security in doing that. We will move on to my gold scalper subscribers only feed. There are no gold trades open right now. We have closed $12.29 overnight. You bid. This is the feed itself. So you can scale your bid up all you want. You could scale that $12.29 up to $1,200 if you want, if your account's big enough. But this is all automated. It comes directly to you. You don't have to know when to enter. You don't have to close out your trades. You let it happen. Now, I'm going to put you on a quid pro quo today of something I do that I don't talk much about. I feel that it's finally time I need to talk about it. So I like to take risk. I love my system. It's a dollar cost averaging system. It never loses. When you're dollar cost averaging, the smart thing to do is to scale in. I don't know what your account size is, but to scale into trades, if the robot, if the automated system needs to, is to start out at a conservative bid. You might be 0.01. You might be 0.10. You might be 1.0. Whatever your initial bid is, it's in anticipation that a trade could go against and it could scale in. It could scale in 10, 20, 30, 40 trades. It could do that. When you talk about 20, 30, 40 trades, the market's going apeshit. We don't control it. We trade it. We ride the wave. So anticipate, I'll just tell you right now, anticipate your initial bid like you could go 40 deep on a pair. Because sometimes, especially in this recent market, it's not always been this way. In this recent market, sometimes you got to go 25, 35, 40 deep. Our Euro USD trade was, I think, less than 20. And we held it for about 10 days. Massive profit. Very nice trade. Don't let that scare you. If that scares you, you can go find some price action trader that tells you how to set a tight stop loss and risk 1.2%, right? And with a 65% win rate, and you can struggle and stress, or you can just plug into my automated system, and it always wins. It's just math. It's just math. Why on earth, if this exists, would you ever want to analyze charts, analyze pricing data? Why would you want to analyze and watch indicators on when you should enter? Wouldn't you rather just look at it like we're looking at right now and, these trades were automatically entered last night. It took the profit that I set the system to. I said at about $10 profit, get out. That way it's scalable. I can scale 10 to 100. I can scale 100 to 1,000. Can my account handle it? Can my account handle that bid, that margin level percent? If not, if you trade in small amounts, you can run this system at the minimum conservative lot size. And speaking of that, let's go look at a conservative feed that I have which is the final feed, and then we'll look at some test accounts and some things that I'm experimenting with. And when we look at a particular account, I'm going to give you that quid pro quo that I told you I was going to start talking a lot about. So let me go here. Stand by. Yeah, interesting. So one of the feeds, I'll share this with you. Another feed that I have is, I call it the one profitable pair feed. There's no trade open right now because we just had a closure. If you look at it, it trades one pair at a time to profit. This is the actual feed. So it sends you out one trade, like NZD CAD buy 0.01. This just closed a little bit ago. It made a $1.52 profit, right? $5.32 for the day. That's completely scalable. You can scale that up 10 times, 50 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times. So don't look at this and go, your account made $5.32. I have accounts that made $532 trading this exact feed. It's all automated. It's very conservative. It's one pair at a time. I call it my OPP, one profitable pair feed. You should be plugging into this stuff. My stuff constantly wins. You don't have to stress about anything. So let's go look at a sample account that I have that I've been overbidding on. with the intent to show you how to manage an account if I have to, if it goes too far. But I'm gonna talk about a concept today. Let me pull this account up so we're looking at it. And I'm going to tell you a huge concept that I live by. A concept that I live by. So check this out. This is the account. I started a $3,000 account a week and a half ago, something like that. And I said, trade my feeds. Trade my one profitable pair feed. So we just looked at that. And trade my gold scalper feed in one account. And I'm going to bid a pretty high amount. You'll see what I'm bidding. Okay, let's go over here. This is what it's done so far today. However, I'm at a 50% return on investment in the last 2 weeks. We're on track to double this $3,000 account in 30 days. Am I being aggressive? Yes. But I'm going to give you a concept here. Let's look at the trades. Let me give you a mental concept after we look at these trades. So I'm bidding a 0.15 base lot size on what started to be a $3,000 account. That's pretty high. On gold, I'm bidding a 5x. So a 0.05 lot. The trade comes to me at 0.01. I just upscale it, and you can see what happened here. It upscaled 05, 05, 0.10, and then these other trades came in. USD CAD at 0.15. So what's happening is these trades are just it's going like USD CAD went into a buy trade, took profit. And ZD CAD went into a buy trade, took profit. But what's interesting is when it goes against you, you make so much more money if you scale in or do what I call, or what is called, dollar cost averaging. So for the week, $824 on originally a $3,000 account. That's what we started trading. Okay. For the month, which is 2 weeks, 1,722%. What's that, 107, whatever. I think it's probably 55, 60% return on investment, right? This is incredible. Now, let me tell you, let's go back just for the day. Let me tell you the mindset here. You have to have money. It takes money to make money, right? So let me tell you what I do. So I'll start, and I'm more so going to give you a concept than exact numbers, but let's just grab something. Let's say I start a $2,000 account, and I trade my one profitable pair feed and my gold feed at the lot size that I'm showing you here. I'm doing a 15x multiply factor, meaning I'm bidding more, 15 times 0.01, so $1.50, 0.15. And I'm bidding a 5x multiply factor on gold. So I have done over 50% in 2 weeks return on investment. There are investors out there that are happy with 4 to 5% a year. I just did 50% in 2 weeks. This is not financial advice. This is something I do. Use this for entertainment purposes. If I take that $2,000 account and I trade my dollar cost averaging feeds, like I'm trading here, my one profitable pair, my gold scalper, they are dollar cost averaging automated systems. And let's say I double my account in a month. So I take a $2,000 account. At the end of the month, I got $4,000. Let me tell you what I don't do. I don't roll that $4,000 next month into $8,000. I pull out $2,000. Now I'm trading only my profits. I double it again. Maybe it takes me 3 weeks. Maybe it takes me 4 weeks, 5 weeks. I double it again. I pull out another $2,000. So I still have a $2,000 account. I now have my original $2,000 that I originally pulled out. I've got another $2,000 in profit. I will do that over and over and over and over again. So let's think to the future. A year later, I've taken $2,000, doubled it, pulled out my profits. And let's see I do that on a 30-day basis. What do I now have? I've got what, $24,000 in profit that I've pulled out. okay? And I'm trading a $2,000 account. I'm taking a lot of risk. I'm doing this thing called dollar cost averaging. That's what my system does. It's the smartest way to trade in the world. It's a no-loss system. However, let's say on month 13, we get a runaway market, and I just by luck of the draw get into a currency pair that runs my account too far. And let's say I don't hedge and save it, because that can be done, and it can and will be done. But let's say I don't, and I blow my $2,000. I don't give a shit. I pulled out $24,000 worth of profit this year. You're going to, if you want to make the big bucks, if you want a system like this to work for you, you're going to blow an account here and there. Stop rolling your profits back into the next month. Pull out your profits, please. Quit trying to trade with a $20,000 account thinking that you're safer, because you're going to blow a $20,000 account. If $20,000 is your base account and you double it, pull out $20,000, trade with the original 20. You see what I'm saying? To be able to have fun with this, I have fun with this. I'm aggressive with it. I've got, if you've got a couple $1,000s to throw around, you should be being aggressive. There are people out there that they're trading with $1,000. It's the last dollar they have to their name. I don't suggest you follow my entertainment advice, because it's certainly not investing advice. I don't suggest you follow that. But if you got a little bit of money to throw around, using my system, my automated system, and being a little aggressive, you can double, very potentially double your account in 30 days or so. Pull those funds out and keep trading. Quit. How many people do I see? Well, I'm compounding. I've got a $1,000 account now. When I get it up to 10,000, I'll be happy. No, you won't. No, you won't. If you're trading with 1,000 and you make 1,000, pull out 1,000, keep trading your 1,000. Get more and more and more and more and more and more aggressive with it, because that's how you learn, you get experience, and that's how you make the bigger bucks. It just is. You do whatever you want with your money. This is what I do, and it works really well for me. Derek says, get greedy, get burned. Trust me, I know. Here's the thing. Getting greedy only means you get burned if you keep rolling your profits over. Get greedy, make some money, double your account, learn to manage it, double your account. Manage means hedge and protect the direction, the opposite direction of where we're in. If like, for example, I said this yesterday, if this CAD JPY buy trade at the top here went against me so much that the algorithm was going to margin out my account, I would hedge. It would push my hedge. My hedge would come back. It'd go in the original buy direction. I'd cancel the hedge at break even. Maybe a little bit of loss. I'd let this trade finish out, and I will have protected my account. That's it. That's trade management. But what I'm suggesting you do is trade these small accounts, double them, trade aggressively. You can do that with my system. How do you trade aggressively with my system? You bid more than you probably should. You want to know how much that is for your account? Ask me in the group chat. fxwithterry.com. Come into the free Discord group. Ask me what you should do. I'll give you what I would do, and then you can take my advice from there. Entertainment purposes only. Don't risk any money you can't lose. But if you can risk some money and do what I'm doing here, this is the exact feed that I provide to subscribers. If there's any subscribers watching right now, you let everyone know. That's the exact trades that we all got. Just depends on what you bid on them. This works. This works really, really well. I'm surprised more people don't do this. Now, that's my advice. Take it for what it is. Let's go look at a test account, another test account, a test algorithm that I had, and I screwed up. I realize this. I told you guys I was going to add, we've been trading GBP USD. I told you guys I was going to add, at least like 4 more pairs to the system, and I never did. I will do that as soon as I get off the call this morning. Let me pull it up. I don't know why I didn't do that. So I'm like 11 days late on doing that. And you guys didn't call me out on that at all. So anyway, here we are. I'm trading the GBP USD on this this algorithm that's literally just mathematics. It has no entry strategy. It covers itself. If you look here, it's closed nothing. We're holding about $168 drawdown. It's in what seems to be a bunch of trades, but it's mathematically handling everything. The market's just not really favorable right now. If you look for the week, it's closed $55.77. That doesn't sound like a lot, right? Well, there's a lot of security in this algorithm. It's intended to just keep going. It just, when you turn it on, it enters a buy, enters a sell. It's not a hedged robot, so to speak. Yes, I get a buy and a sell at the same time, or a hedge. That's how it starts. It says, we don't know where the direction is going, and neither do you. The robot says, I'll enter a buy and a sell, and I'll manage it from there. This is purely a mathematical management machine. I'm going to go ahead and add 4 more pairs to it, something around the same kind of volatility of GBP USD, something in the middle of the road. GBP USD, pips-wise, pips movement-wise on a daily basis, somewhere middle to high, of the charts. If GBP NZD is 160 pips a day, GBP USD is about 80, right? I'll do some around. I'll do 4 other currency pairs around that amount of pip movement, and we'll let this thing roll and see how it handles itself. It's intended to do that. It's intended to handle itself. Now, I also have a new algorithm coming out. It's probably going to be another week to 2 weeks that I believe is such a runner-up to this system that we have, which is dollar cost averaging and all these, I've got the full feed, 22 currency pairs, and then we have subset feeds, 10 pip hybrid trades 2, 3, 4 pairs at a time. The one profitable pair does exactly that, trades 1 pair at a time to profit. And then, of course, the gold scalper. I don't know if I'm going to provide this particular one. It's a very unique niche type concept. I talk about it every day all week long, so I won't go too far into it now other than what I've said. I may provide this. I may make this available to subscribers, but the one coming up that I feel like, I've done a lot of testing and playing with it, I feel like is such a close runner-up to what we do. It's the same thing we're doing, meaning kind of scaling into a trade that goes against you, but it's going to be so different. You're not going to have, basically it's a iteration of my algorithm. You're not going to have trades that run 10, 20, 30 deep. The intent behind it is to have trades that run maybe 2 deep, maybe 3. It's the same concept. It's only done on certain currency pairs that you wouldn't think that you would do it on, like Euro GBP. What's Euro GBP is considered the most mean reverting currency pair in the world. Mean reversion, meaning Euro GBP goes out a certain amount and always comes back to the mean. Always. It's one of the most, if not the most mean reverting currency pair. You can go look up what mean reversion means. Look up what mean reversion means. That's a meme. Mean reversion means. So, check it out. But it's an algorithm that potentially gets us away from the runaway dollar cost averaging trades. I'm not saying it's necessarily better, but it will do that. The one thing you have to understand is if you're not willing to scale in dollar cost averaging wise and go potentially 15, 20, 30, 40 trades deep to move the take profit closest, to the bounce back area, if you're not willing to do that and you want less trades in the same concept, you're probably going to have to you're going to have to hold trades longer. These trades could last several weeks. But that's the dynamics of it. That's what the market's delivering right now. It's like sideways, 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 huge push one way or the other, and then a pullback. Sideways, 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 huge push one way or the other, pull back, in our case, take profit, and then sideways. So that's just what the market's been delivering to us. If you look at my algorithm, 2 years ago, you could trade the full algorithm, 22 currency pairs at a 0.07 lot size on a $10,000 account and crush. You do that now, you'll run your account into the ground. Didn't expect it, didn't know it. I've seen it enough now. That's what the market is delivering to us. But 3 years ago, when I started this algorithm, like I said, you could have a $10,000 account, bid 0.07 base lot size, trade all 22 currency pairs, and you're making 20% a month. That's what we were doing. Now, if you do that, you're going to run your account into the ground because for some reason, the banks, the institutions are grabbing a hold of currency pairs and ones that aren't necessarily high impact news related. They're grabbing a hold of these currency pairs and just running them into the ground. It'll be like sideways, sideways, sideways. We're going to go ahead and enter a buy, and then it just tanks through the floor, and it keeps tanking, and it keeps tanking, and the DCA system keeps adding trades. As long as you enter it on a conservative, what feels like a conservative bid up front, could end up being a very large bid 30 trades later. That's what you have to plan for. That's how, if you want to always win, and you want full automation, that's what you have to plan for. People are like, well, I bid 10 cents and this recent trade went into a buy and it took profit 15 minutes later and I only made 52 cents. Okay. Well, you're trading $1,000 account and you need to plan for that thing going 37 trades deep like NZD CAD, I think did. NZD USD, something like that, this week. You got to plan for it going that far. And guess what? That's massively profitable. You can focus on that one currency pair for a week or 10 days or whatever. And it goes hard against you, or basically deep into the dollar cost averaging zone. And when it takes profit, you get some really nice profits. We had a Euro USD close this morning, like in the middle of the night. I didn't even hear it close. And I had it on my own live account. I made a really nice profit. I'm not upset that I held that trade for 10 days. I made thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of profit. I don't complain. Someone was like, "Oh, I'm glad we're out of that." Why? Like, don't get emotional about how long you're in a trade. We don't control the market. The market's just moving the way the market's going to move. We had a really nice bounce and pull back on Euro USD last night. Went right to our take profit. Closed all of the trades automatically. I was sleeping. My phone was right next to my head. It probably went ding, 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 ding 35 times. I didn't hear it. I wake up this morning about 5:30 in the morning. I went, oh, that's beautiful. Cool. I've been up ever since because I was excited about that. So that's it for the week. We've pretty much looked at everything. I'll be back Monday. What is that? The 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th? Something like that. I'll be back Monday. And be aware, in less than 30 days, I'm heading out on the road with the RV. And when I do that, I go all in on this kind of stuff. I have a lot of stuff planned, huge changes to what we're doing inside the same framework, right? Just the way I deliver the free trade is going to be similar to kind of what I've been doing lately. Going to put a lot of time into, during my live sessions, giving you quid pro quo on here's what you could jump into right now. In fact, while we're doing this, while I end it out, let's go look at that free trade that we entered. I love this. We didn't even get to see this. Here's the free trade. Already took profit. You are fucking welcome. What did we make? We made $138 in the time it took me to enter that trade and talk this morning. 30 minutes. You're welcome. I hope you entered it. That's awesome. We don't even have to hold it over the weekend, so I'm not going to launch any more trades. Yeah. Wow, that's beautiful. So $1,248.57 for the day. For the day in free trades because that EURUSD closed. I don't know what you bid. Whatever you bid was a net profit. If you bid what I bid, you made $1,248.57. You are welcome. That's it. I'm excited about the future. I'll say something out loud. So we're Friday, October 11th right now. I made an announcement in the group that I'm going to Sandusky, Ohio for 3 days to a place called Cedar Point, if you've ever heard of that. They have a thing called Hallow Weekend for Halloween weekend. I'm going. If you want to meet up, let me know. I'll be there for 4 days. I'll be there. I probably should tell you. Let me look at the calendar here. We'll do it together. I will be there the 25th. Let me erase this. I'll be there the 25th, 26th, 27th, and 28th. We want to hang out? Sandusky, Ohio? Cedar Point, Hallow Weekend? Let me know. I know it's kind of last minute. I was like, well, I'm going. Whether you show up or not, I'm going. It's a good time. It's really kind of a world-renowned place if you like that kind of stuff. It's an amusement park. I probably won't even... I'm not much of a roller coaster rider anyway. I'm going to go and just eat funnel cakes and hot dogs and cheeseburgers and drink all day, and I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. And I know that, I get a kick out of Halloween, and they're going to have, haunted mazes and houses and people dressed up. I'm just going to have a good time. I'm going to have a good time. So if you want to show up, come on out. I'll buy you dinner, food, drinks. We'll hang out, whatever you want to do. I know there's admission for the amusement park, obviously, but I buy a season pass, so I'm there whenever I feel like it. And yes, I'll be staying in the town of Sandusky in my RV at a really nice place. So hang out there too. A view of the lake, a view of the amusement park. Should be a good time. Some nice fall weather. Wear a hoodie, right? Hopefully somebody shows up. If not, this is what I do. I travel. I do it alone. So it'd be interesting to see you there. That's it for the week. We had a great week. Great closures. Great free trade. Doug in the chat says, boom. Probably said that for that AUDUSD. So that's it. Appreciate you guys joining me. I'll see you in the group. Come get some automated trades. What are you doing, man? If you like to lose, follow those other people that tell you to enter a 1.2 risk to reward ratio bank manipulation candle 3-bar strategy with a stop loss, really tight stop loss. And, you're welcome to lose if you want to. We don't lose. I'll see you later.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.